I grew up in Bexley. I grew up more in a community than I did in a neighborhood, I would say. I had my stroke on June 14th, 2016. I was gonna get ready for work, lived with my parents at the time because it was my gap year between undergrad and law school. I go to brush my teeth and could not figure out how to put toothpaste on a toothbrush. I started talking to myself out loud and had an echo in my head, then started to cry because I realized something was wrong and was able to call my dad, and my dog Peanut sat on my chest until my mom came home. And then we went to the emergency room. I was rushed in immediately and they asked me what drugs I had been doing. I was 23 and my pupils were blown, so it was drugs. I got a room later that night. I had a roommate named Dixie, which is the name that I ended up giving my stroke. Then they brought me to the neurology floor and found a stroke spot. They realized I had a stroke and was not on drugs. From there, it was a lot of doctors coming in, tests, until they were able to find the hole in my heart and realizing that was probably the strongest cause of my stroke. So I began speech therapy as soon as I left the hospital. I knew I was starting law school in 2 months, so I needed to do it, and I needed to do it fast. And then they cleared me, saying that law school will probably be the best cognitive challenge and speech therapy I could pay for. When you receive the stroke support packet, I sarcastically asked for the young version of the packet, which does not exist. And there was something very real in that moment. Stroke doesn't have a specific victim. Stroke has whoever it wants to take. That's why they thought I was on drugs. They didn't know that someone at 23 was gonna have a stroke. That's not what they go to. Unfortunately, there's not enough research for the people who are young because it's unexpected for us to have it. We need to continue making it accessible for people to research and continue to help and continue to support.